Entering the arena first, the challenger in the blue corner from Waco, Texas, Michael Lema. Lema has been waiting for this moment his entire life. He has fought many a quality opponent, and he's earned this shot at the title. He loves to apply the pressure. They call him the body snatcher because he can put a man down and out with his heavy body shots. Challenger Michael Lema. The champion, the WBO World Junior Middleweight Champion from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, Daniel Santos. As a champion, Daniel realizes that every challenger that comes in is just as hungry as he was, and he's got to be more so. The champion, Daniel Santos. And let's go up to begin our bouts with ring announcer Damian Pinto.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a very good evening to you as we welcome you, Warriors Boxing Promotions Incorporated, in association with the Seminole Tribe of Florida, Solid Events, and the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tampa, proudly present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds for the WBO Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, your supervisor in charge from the World Boxing Association, Mr. Francesco Vercasel. Your judges for tonight's fight, Michael Pernick, Peter Trematera, and Valerie Dorset. And your referee, the man in charge of the action when the bell rings, the third man in the ring, referee Max Parker Jr. All right, fight fans, let's make some noise. Here we go, 12 rounds for the WBO Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. And here are your combatants. First, fighting out of the corner to my right, he hails from Waco, Texas. He weighed in at 153 even pounds. He takes a professional record of 29 victories, 8 defeats, 1 draw into the ring this evening. 20 big victories coming by way of knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, he fights from the blue corner, wearing the white trunks trimmed in black. I give to you the number 14th ranked contender by the WBO, introducing the body snatcher, Michael Lema. His opponent stands opposite in the corner to my left, from Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Now fighting out of the great fighting city of Miami, Florida. He weighed in at 154 fighting pounds, ladies and gentlemen, with a professional record of 27 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. He fights tonight from the red corner. He wears the black trunks trimmed in gray. Introducing the WBO Junior Middleweight Champion of the World, Daniel Santos. Once again, here's your last-minute instructions by referee Max Parker Jr. 12 rounds for the WBO Junior Middleweight Championship.
Gentlemen, I want to clean sportsmanlike contest. From this point to the end of the bout, you both obey my command. You both know the rules. I wish you both luck. Touch gloves. Come out, box on the belt.
Good luck, boys.
So we're ready to go for the main event and the title on the line. Let's take a look at these two fighters. Santos 2 years younger, same height, same weight, same reach. How much more even can it be? Daniel Santos, the champion, has his hands full. And Dave, any changes, rules? What are some details?
Well, the important ones, the 10-point must scoring system is in effect. No 3 knockdown rule. Doctor cannot save the bout, only the referee can stop it. And the butt rule is 4 rounds. Anything under 4 rounds, you'd have a technical draw. If a butt forces the fight to be stopped after 4 rounds, whoever's ahead at that point wins.
Lema comes out hard and fast in the white trunks. Santos, the champion, defending his belts in the black trunks.
Right, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Hard cross by Santos.
Michael Lema's been off for a few months, but he had a good 2003 up until the loss. At the end of the year, he was on a hot streak fighting in Texas. He was getting televised and fighting a lot. He comes in with some momentum. Once he knows it's been a bad night for the house fighters, he comes in here with some idea of an upset.
Each fighter extremely quick. Right now, Santos has the advantage. Lerma coming in and then being held up and wide open. And Santos being able to throw some quick uppercuts with that left hand to the chin and nose of Lerma.
And to continue the point made earlier, Sid Vanderpool beating Tito Mendoza and DeVaro Williamson beating Alianza Castillo. So if you're the guy coming in here and it's the road fight for you, you're feeling good about what's happened, you're charged up by it, like maybe there's a certain for the visitors, but Santos has other ideas.
Lerma eating some leather from Santos, who seems intent to end this one quickly.
Get that jab back, get that jab back.
Already some swelling under the left eye with Michael Lerma.
Real cat-like quick hands by Daniel Santos.
Don't push him, Dad, don't push him.
He's fighting like he wants to get rid of some critics. Daniel Santos has been criticized for not mixing it up enough, and he seems to be addressing that in the opening round.
Lerma had a lot of trouble answering those shots as well. He tried, but he just cannot. The quickness of Santos, he's relentless punching. It's too much for the man from Texas. And the crowd now getting into it. And we got a butt.
Nasty coming together of the heads. Unfortunately, no blood there. The way these guys are leaning in, looking for leverage, you can see where the heads will come together in this bout.
Watch your head. Mike, watch it, Mike.
Santos is the first and the last to throw the punches in those exchanges. I can't even call it exchanges.
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
One way.
Watch it, Mike.
That is the end. A very successful round number 1 for your champion, Daniel Santos.
Dame una toalla para que no caiga con el piso.
Listo, busca el aire con calma, bótalo de nuevo, tranquilo. Vamos bien. No quiero que cruce golpe con él en ningún momento, ¿ok? No te cruce golpe. Échame agua arriba. Échale agua, échale agua, échale agua.
It's a lot of chatter for a fighter who seems to have had a very good first round.
They want to follow it up.
Lo único que tiene es que cuando está terminando la combinación está sacando este golpe. Tiene que terminar la combinación y vivo con la mano arriba. ¿Ok? Porque lo único que tiene es esto. Lo otro tú lo tienes dominado. Cuando estás terminando la combinación está tirado tirado. No cruce con él.
Santos with infinite hand speed in terms of an advantage here. Look at what he does here to Michael Lerma. Up and down, combinations head and body.
And that was slow motion. Round 2, scheduled for 12. At least that's what it says on the card. I'm not sure that's what it says in Daniel Santos' mind.
I'll tell you what, it's a junior middleweight punching with the speed of a bantamweight.
Daniel Santos' last loss, November 1999 against Ahmed Kotia in Germany. He's fought mostly in Europe. last couple of fights. North America trying to make a bigger name for himself here. Solidify his fan base and his championship.
Not too many guys have a perfect millennium on the line. Into it 4 years deep now. He's on his game tonight.
Best punches of the night, and already Lerma showing the wear and tear of those punches.
Lerma's style coming straight in is tailor-made for Santos in one of two ways. He decided to slug. He can also move on the angles, but the slugging is working beautifully for him.
Lerma's eyes are going to be closed by round 5 if it goes that far.
It's one thing to leave yourself open and catch some leather, but to catch 4 every time is discouraging.
Lerma is certainly no newcomer. I mean, look at this, 29 professional wins. He had 350 amateur fights in Texas.
He had a big 2003. This guy came in with some momentum. And Santos is showing himself to be a good fighter. That's all it is.
Absolutely. The true class of the WO division, the junior middleweights. So far, Daniel Santos has proved that out.
He is the most significant signee in terms of new talent by Warriors boxing their first champion. And they figure that they can move him and get him into some major paydays and some big showcases. Lerma's a guy who's so far bringing out the best in Santos.
Daniel stands toe-to-toe with Lerma. Takes a couple, doesn't feel it, and then throws a quick right.
Lerma just keeps coming at Santos, and it works perfectly for Santos. Lerma's so far a little too game for his own good.
Right, back it up. We got less than 5. Let him go.
Closing seconds of round number 2. Though Lerma must feel like he's already been through 9 or 10 rounds. It is an impressive performance, and let's go into the corner of Michael Lerma and see if we can learn what the strategy may be from here out.
When you go to the body, remember we talk about jumping up, you're not working the body, you're concentrating all in the head. You gotta work the body and then come back to the head. Okay? Work the body, boom, roll, and come back to the head. Okay? Start thinking, throw this thing out. Whenever you throw your punches, you gotta think defense and rope it, because that's where he's countering. Two right jabs in the left, Michael. Two big
As the lumps come under Lerma's eye, take a look at this speed. Remember, even in slow motion, this is a junior middleweight. This is a 154-pound fighter throwing at the speed of a guy who maybe is 118 pounds, and that's why it's such a difficult assignment for Lerma. They're telling him to bob and weave and duck inside first. By the time he does that, he might get hit 9 times.
Round number 3.
Don't push him down, Dan. Don't push him down.
Lerma's left eye in danger of closing up shortly. Max Parker Jr., the referee, warning Santos not to push. See each fighter diving in to the battleground.
See Lerma trying to get some punches in now. He has to succeed or fail in this fight by coming straight ahead. That's really the only way he fights. Movement would be a good thing, but he's a straight-ahead type guy, and Santos is too quick. He's going to cover his head and take his chances.
Good shot, a right hand from Santos. Oh, perhaps the best fight right on the forehead, a left.
Don't hold him, Mike. Hand-free punch out.
Well, these are some exquisite shots by Santos. They're landing with full speed and leverage.
Hand-free, let him go, Mike. Let him go. Let him go. The hand-free punch out. Let him go, Mike.
A good guy.
Absolutely. He sees Lerma coming. He gets out of the way just in time. Everything happens to Daniel Santos in slow motion.
And he's on a different level. After he sees Lerma coming in, he adjusts. He scores.
In the corner of Daniel Santos, we have Juan B. Gonzalez saying, your fighter's doing nothing wrong so far.
Lad, I got you here.
Your fighter's doing nothing wrong so far.
Lad, I got you here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Lad.
Your fighter's doing nothing wrong so far, is it?
No, he's not doing no wrong. I'm just telling him to keep his hands up. That's all. He's doing the right thing.
This is Dave Bontempo. Do you think your fighter just has too much speed here?
Too much speed. He's been a different fighter from his last fight. Look at this. Look at this. He's been gorgeous. Everything that he did, we just train him. Everything that his corner is telling him, that's all that he's doing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that speed. Come on, Daniel.
And in trouble even more as Michael Lerma. The blood begins to flow below the eye, above the eye. Daniel Santos, unrelenting.
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
A surgical procedure by Santos. Just landing bevies of punches.
It's like Michael Lerma gave him his game plan, and Daniel Santos is one step ahead. End of round 3. And the Puerto Rican contingent here in the Florida State Fairgrounds in Tampa out in full color. The only danger is Santos getting tired from the number of punches he's throwing.
Let's take a look at Santos reacting to a Lerma hesitation, and he makes him pay for it. The jab, the right hand behind it. Lerma's doing what he's supposed to, but Santos with blinding speed, and in that round, he opened them up. And they're going to take a very long look at him.
Santos, I'm sure they're saying more of same, more of same. Over in Lerma's corner, the house doctor taking a look now at the damage to the left eye of Michael Lerma. I couldn't tell if there was a cut above. I know there's a cut below, but the blood that I saw could be just flying from that big cut he's got under the left eye. Round number 4.
The body snatcher, as Lerma is called, needs the body shot of his life to try to slow Santos down. Otherwise, it's just an ugly fight for him.
Lerma can hardly hit him when Santos is standing still.
We're talking 4 for 4 on nearly every combination. You make any kind of a mistake, and you pay for it in triplicate 4 times over.
Again, here comes Santos. Lerma flailing wildly, now against the rope. Lerma lands his
back it up, get up, Daddy.
He stops Santos for the moment. Santos high-fiving.
Come here.
Around the edge of the apron.
That is an ugly cut, and that is going to be a factor pretty soon in this fight. It is right.
Watch your head, watch your head.
A little bit above the eye part of it, some that is below.
Over in Michael Lerma's corner, a very interested observer, Henry Mendez. And you just have to wonder what kind of game plan you can throw against Daniel Santos. What have you been telling Michael in the corner, Henry?
Well, I'm just tell him that he's getting hit and others counting it, and every time he throws a shot, Santos coming back and beating us to the punch. So he's going to have to think defense when he comes out of the clinches, when they're fighting. And just, hold his hands and make some more head movements, because right now I'm not getting the head movement that I want out of him. But I think that, before it's over, Michael's going to catch it with some good shots, and I'm thinking and hoping that he will floor Santos. For Michael can hit, and if he really connects him, he's going to get him. So,
Henry, how concerned are you about that cut?
well, it looks bad right now, but it's like I said, we got a good man that's working on the cut.
So if they don't get any worse, I think it wouldn't be a problem. And the doctor's already come and looked at it. He said it was okay. So we'll just see. And of course, in something like this, it can get worse, and the doctor will probably stop it. I'm hoping not, because this is a very good fight that people are enjoying, you know. So.
All right, Henry, thanks very much. Good luck the rest of the fight. You have your work cut out for you. It's not so much that Lerma is slacking. It's just the greatness of Daniel Santos coming through. Final seconds of round number 4. More to save. And here we've got a war on the ropes in Tampa.
Tampa makes some noise for these Warriors.
Daniel Santos found himself in a bit of trouble now. Michael Lerma coming away from that exchange with a bit of confidence.
You gotta have a bucket of towel down here for that.
Santos firing his combinations. Lerma in tight. It's an offensive showcase here as Lerma gets free. Santos against the ropes. Lerma has a little edge because he's got some room to work with, but Santos holds his own right there and then makes some more room for himself. Lerma served himself well by getting in tight, but even against the ropes, Santos backing off, finding some leverage. Nonetheless, that was Lerma's most inspired effort of the fight right there, and it brought the crowd up in respect for him.
Well, Lerma is one of the most crowd-pleasing of all fighters. He'll take the punishment, but he can stay there with him, as we saw. He's willing to come in, take the shot to get his shot, and the crowd eating up the action here. And we're ready now for round 5. Lerma's still pretty fresh.
And he's got experience. He's been in meaningful fights, and he's coming to try to win a championship. He's trying to set it all aside, and we're seeing 2 lefties put on quite a nice show here.
Santos is going to go right for that cut eye. Side. Lerma has that should open up anything. Cornerman did.
Yeah, you have to give the cornerman a round for everything they did to take place. And that cut is in a bad spot. In the eyelid section of the eye, just above the eye, and that can bleed into it. What you watch for is how the fighter reacts to the cut sometimes, too. The fighter rubs it, the fighter makes it look like he's bothered by it a lot. The referees will move a lot quicker. If the fighter can go through that, then he buys more time.
Santos now running literal circles around Michael Lerma.
He's kind of firing full push him. He's 7-2. Hard to keep up that pace he established.
Another good shot from Santos. Daniel Santos in the black trunks, the defending champion, the WBO World Junior Middleweight title holder. And in the white trunks, Michael Lerma, very game challenger. Against the rope, trying to throw everything
some point. They really poured it on in that round.
Mira profundo, Ari. Mira con calma.
I can only imagine they're saying, if you pull that again against the ropes, Daniel, you're in big trouble.
Look at this. This is what makes exquisite rounds. Lerma coming back, Santos at him. They trade. They both land their shots at about the same time. And this is terrific action here. Lerma pouring it on to Santos for the first time. Santos had to back off, and then he came back at Lerma.
Round 6, and you talk about the entertainment value of a fighter. Well, in his first bout with Juan Carlos Scandelo, Michael Lerma in December 1999. Well, that fight was voted the best fight of the year by Fox Sports. But Daniel Lerma knows how to get a crowd excited. Michael Lerma, I should say, Daniel Santos.
Daniel Santos helping out with his flurries, and you know, Lerma just decided to gamble and take a shot, whatever happens, and that's a smart move, regardless, because he's going to get blown out of the fight the other way. He found some reserve, and he's going to make Santos earn it. Santos has a little more respect for him now. He's not just firing the shots. He's studying the opportunity a little bit to make sure he can maximize the chance.
Santos wins every exchange. He has such good vision inside, even when the other fighter is throwing the punches.
Santos again pouring it out. We're at a point where Lerma almost could throw out the scorecards already and go for knockout.
Into Santos' corner, Juan. We thought it might be. We thought this might be finished by now. Is Daniel having some trouble with it? Hello, Juan. Juan is too tough.
Ahí, métele. Ya ve a Vicente. Ahí. Dani, ya ve a Cruza.
Well, they've got a title fight to deal with, and that is their number one priority.
Hand free punch out, hand free punch out.
And anything can still happen. We're not giving this to Daniel Santos.
Lerma has been resilient.
Then.
His combinations of Santos are slowing down just a bit. And that got Daniel's attention. Nice exchange. Michael Lerma. Right at the bell. Santos ducks out of the way of danger. End of round 6.
Give me the water, guys. I need the water bottle. I need the water bottle, quick, man.
The crowd is very enthusiastic about this title fight.
You gotta pick it up a little bit. You gotta counter your stuff. Can't just stand there. Let him jab. Shoot his jab and throw 1-2. That's right. That's right.
Santos on the right of your screen, drilling Lerma as Lerma tries to get a right hook in on him. And these guys just turn from the hip and get everything into every shot.
Getting set for round 7. Championship fight.
Come on, baby.
Lon McCarron along with Dave Bontempo. How could you not be enjoying this one? The champion, Daniel Santos, in the black trunks, taking on Michael Lerma in the white. It has been all Santos.
We like the looks of this card on paper throughout the entire production, and it has lived up to that. Excellent fights, competitive matchups, and here's a guy, Lerma, who could have been out of the fight and just found another level. He's going to make it a war regardless. Santos relatively slapping to Lema now compared to what he was doing before. That pace is difficult to maintain. It was a blitzkrieg before
Lema finding it next to impossible to catch the very active Daniel Santos.
chasing it by Wolves. He is just so fast. And you can't get planted against him. You can't get balance yourself. You got 3 shots in it.
Good lead.
Good job on Lema's cut. And he's helped out. They're not getting drilled there. They gave him a chance and he gave them a chance.
Santos up against the ropes, but only momentarily. And Lema does the only thing he can to stop him is just hook him.
For Michael Lema, the scorecards is a lost dimension. He has to get the lucky shot. He's going to try for it. So they can take points away. Doesn't matter. He's got 1 shot at this. And he'll give his best attempt against Santos.
Santos is doing his road work right here in the 7th round.
Watch it, all right?
As Santos continues to score, most important, he's staying out of the way of Michael Lema. And Lema is not going to win this fight unless he can catch Daniel Santos full on. And maybe it'll have to be 5 or 6 times. Closing out round 7 once again very strongly. Daniel Santos, the champion, fighting like a champion.
Agua arriba. Ponle vaselina, Paquito. Mira, echa agua, cojones. Ponle vaselina, Paquito. Dani, tiene que seguir boxeando así. Ponte para este golpe nada más que es lo que tiene y este gancho que se tira. No tiene más nada, no tiene que cuidarte abajo, no tira gancho. ¿Entiendes? Es lo único, ya vea nomás. Y sigue sin pegarte a la zona. Vamos. No importa, vamos, hay que ganarle. Viene el 8.
Hazle el fake, ¿ok? No te le quedes. Inteligente,
I think that's Spanish for do that again.
Ready?
Round 8 now. Daniel Santos and Michael Lema. And the interesting thing is that Daniel Santos does not bring a different game plan to each round. Michael Lema knows what he's going to do. He just can't catch it.
They could tell the judges to go home. This is Lema needing the big shot. And this is the speed advantage of Santos, the natural asset, the hand speed, the foot speed. But he has brought a different element to the overall fight plan. He has not been content to run and just pile up a decision. He brawled here tonight. He's making it a crowd-pleasing effort and a critics-pleasing effort because he has been knocked for lack of activity.
No more.
This is an excellent showcase by Daniel Santos.
Lema doesn't even have time to set up. Daniel gets to his spot, sets up, and as soon as Lema catches up, he's eating leather.
And that's why you can figure to fight a guy
Entry punch out, entry punch out.
The sorest part of Daniel Santos' arm, his hands. Lema standing still. That's a mistake. Closing seconds of the 8th. Another good finish. Another good message to the judges.